from BCAQ Batch 2 3rd Sem, and we are here for a debate competition on the topic, should social media platforms be regulated? So each of everyone has been now using social media platforms, whether it can be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or anything. But the content we are watching, it should be regulated or not, or if to what extent. So we will be discussing that today. So my take on this thing is that social media platforms should be regulated because it gives a freedom of speech to people, and people misuse the freedom of speech to post things such as hate speech, profanity, radicalization, misinformation, and fake news. Just kidding.
Good morning everyone. My name is Anushka. I am from BCAQ Batch 2 Semester 3, and today I am here to describe the topic social media platforms should be regulated. So the regulation of social media platform is a complex but necessary topic is in today's era. So social media provides valuable opportunities for communication or for self-expression. The reason of social media platforms should be regulated is preventing harmful content. Unchecked platforms unchecked platform can spread harmful content that may be harmful for whole the world and for especially for growing childs. Protecting privacy. Social media companies collect privacy data of all of us, so preventing social media platforms should be regulated. Thank you.
So what you just said is that a content which is harmful for a single community can be something as good for the other opportunities. So it's all depend on the perspective of the user who is using the social media. So if a user is educated enough and he knows that what he is seeing without being influenced by what he is watching, if he will use his mind, then the regulation is not necessary on the social media. If a person is using his mind to see everything what is being told or said on the social media.
There is lots of impact on youth and students due to social media platform. Due to social media platform, there is a risk of distraction, mental issue, and stress, etc.
So there are already many rules and regulations and different policies which are laid on the social media platforms. So those are enough if the users who are using the social media are educated enough and they know that what the content they are consuming, then there isn't some need of laying more rules and regulations on the social media platforms and invading in the privacy of the users.
There should be any rules and regulation because there is need for user empowerment, teach users, and there is government misuse. So, in user empowerment, education and awareness programs can empower users to navigate content every day and responsibly. Teach users. Educating people is better than strict rules, so they know what to trust and share.
If social media platform be regulated by government, reduce the speed of misinformation, government regulation could help to mitigate the speed of misinformation, just like hated speech, in harm comments, harassment of comments.
So, as Ritesh said that there are already existing laws and tools to prevent things like bullying or harassment. But we know that this is of no use. If you open your Instagram today and if you watch any content and there is a person who is not doing something well or in a good manner, or maybe he is not a perfectionist in it, you can see a number of people harassing that guy or girl in comment section, and literally Instagram is not doing anything about it. And it is like people are threatening minors in openly in comment section, but Instagram tools cannot prevent it. So I think there should be the private companies cannot do it. So I think there should be more regulations and more government. There should be more government interaction in it to stop it further.
the regulation is important while dealing with social media account. But if the users which are using the tool are educated enough and they know what to do, so they won't do such things. And the other thing is that even though we also lay down different type of rules and different types of things, but the person who wants to spread misinformation or do some illegal stuff, then he will find a way to bypass that law or regulation. It's not possible to 100% make anything secure. Only a person, when we will educate the user and when the user knows that what he is doing, then only it can be secured, rather than laying out different types of rules and making it more strict.
So the solution to that problem is that you said that if a user is wise enough to do what to do, but in today's age, a child is like of 3 years, 4 years, and he is creating a problem, and the parent hand phone to their hands, and they are watching consuming stuff. So if a person is like of 6 year of age, of boy and 6 year age of girl, then how would he or she know that what is right and what is wrong? Because he will become and he will do the things that he will see on Instagram. So if there is for example, if there is an Bollywood celebrity, okay, or dancer who is dancing in a profane manner on social media, and there is a child or girl of 12 years of age, and she watches her and she thinks that okay, this is cool, and 2 lakh more adults have made reel on this audio, so I can make reel on this audio. So there is a narrative is a thing that you don't create in your mind. Narrative is a thing that creates in your mind when whatever you see. So example, if the companies or if the government want to create a narrative that something is good or something is not, they can create a narrative. So if a user is consuming, like we are literate and we can decide, okay, this is right, this is wrong. But a person who is not mature enough to know, he will see that okay, something that in today's social media platform, the things like profanity, hate speech, and misinformation and radicalism, they spread much more than normal content. Anything that has profanity or that has hate speech, you see that they have millions and millions of likes and millions of views. So if a child sees that doing right thing is not helping him or her gather more attention, and doing wrong things, like doing silly things, can gather more views, like for example of Punit Superstar and many more Instagram models, so he will choose the wrong path. So like for example, there is no age regulation on social media. You can simply open up on your Instagram. They don't require your age verification. They don't require anything, and your ID or something. Then you can just open Instagram and they will serve you the things that they are serving to the most of the population, generic things and worse things. So I think there is a need to regulate these kind of content. So it will be better for the people who are not educated, but it is our responsibility. Like if your brother is of 6 years of age, so what you will do? You will do that. Okay, now he is wise enough. He know what to do, or you will protect him. So it is our duty, the government's duty, to protect the person, even though he is aged or underage, who is not intelligent enough to protect them from reaching harmful content.
So for these things only, there are some tools like YouTube Kids, or there are many more things how a person can protect for people who are underage or they don't know what to consume. So here comes the responsibility of the parent, that he is the only one who is providing the mobile phone or social media to these kids who don't know what to do or what is wrong and what is right. So a person, his parent, if he is educated, then he should be regulating him. The government shouldn't be comply in between him and his child's relationship. It's the responsibility of the parent to protect his children from harmful things. So if he will do, then government must not come in between or lay some rules. They are useless, you will say.
As he said, to teach user, to educate people. So I want to say that in today's time, in Instagram, there are many influencers that are promoting their product, and how would we how would we get suggested that product without any use or without any information? So influencing people is made a game in today's time. So we should prevent this misinformation.
So she is absolutely right. The thing that we are using and the children are using social media, and they are using our data. They are using our data to show us curated ads. And what they do is they create FOMO. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. And they will show you things that you can't do or you can't do right now, and they will create insecurities in you, and then they will then they will earn money from you. So the people of if a child is in if a child is facing an insecurity, and Instagram or social media know everything. If a child is facing insecurity, he is sad, he is happy, he is having a good time, bad time, he failed in exams, everything they know, because they have so much control to our devices, and via our likes and dislikes and posts on social media, stories social media, they use all this data to show us ad and to earn money. So there should be a regulation, and you see that every viral reel you will watch, you will see a small advertisement of betting apps. Betting is now way more normalized in India in last year or two. So many children, they think that okay, betting is cool. Their influencers promote betting apps, and they think okay, my influencer got lakhs and crores of money just by playing 2-3 minutes of games or on this website. So they do the same, and they are drowning the money, their own hard-earned money, the youth and children, the money of their parents in these things. So there should be a regulation on what influencers are promoting on social media, the betting apps or dating apps or anything worse, just for money, just for their own good, but the bad for other lakhs and millions of people who follow them.
As he said, I want to say some points. Prevent spread of misinformation. Prevent spread of misinformation. So, in current, one virus has evolved just like coronavirus, HMPV. So, in news, we hear that this virus is new, but in other side of social media, it was discovered that this virus has already been discovered 300 or 400 years ago, and it was a virus like it held in babies, it affect birds, it has started firstly in birds, then come in babies, then come in old people, like there are symptoms, cold, cough, fever, and so this is the misinformation regarding virus.
As we know, everything has an advantage and disadvantage. It depends upon me. That's all. Thank you.
With this, we and our team want to end this debate. Thank you.